Hello friends, today we're going to do a repair video for you. We're going to be putting a new belt in the Kirby vacuum cleaner. And Kirby's are pretty cool. They're really an old style design. They've been around for years and years, actually decades. And the model I have is the G series. I have the G5, which is one of my favorite ones of the G series. It has a self-propel assist on it. And it just has a few nice features that I like. And the good thing about the Kirby's is they're so darn heavy. Super solid. The motors rarely give you trouble. The height is easily adjustable with this switch here. You kick it down to raise it and push the front to lower it down. The bag is a replaceable bag inside this outer bag. And it has one belt on it. No filters. One belt. And a headlight. Convenient headlight for seeing what you're doing. It also has different attachments that are available for it. A carpet cleaning, soaping dispenser, a blower for spraying things. Just quite a few different attachments you can get for these. Although the only one I've ever gotten and used is the standard setup with the front beater brush and suction setup. So to change the belt, to access the belt, we're going to lift the front cover up like this. And our attachment lever for the front head is right here. But before you do that on these, you want to rotate this knob on front counterclockwise all the way around, so that the red is facing up and the arrow is twisted all the way as far counterclockwise as you can go. That's a little tab inside. You'll see how it works. It stretches the belt up out of the way. And we're going to release the front lock. We tilt it forward like that. That's why it wouldn't come off before. And then lift up and out. And we'll be able to see here that this bar that goes across is where the head mounts to and pivots on these two little cutouts right there. So we'll see there's a lot of hair and debris built up on the main drive shaft for the belt here. We're going to clean all that off. Once the shaft is thoroughly cleaned, it's time to move on to the power head. So here's the power head. We're going to release the lower cover by sliding these tabs and then the bottom kick plate or floor plate just swings out and then pops off. We have full access to the roller brush and it just pops out from both ends. Now when I was explaining about rotating the knob on the front, let's look in there, you can see there's a hook in there. And as you rotate it, the hook goes that way and lets the belt go back down onto the drive shaft. And as you rotate it the other way, it grabs the belt and pulls it up out of the way so that this can be removed and other attachments can be inserted into the vacuum opening here, in case you wanted to use a hose or something. Do the same thing we did to the drive spindle and get all the hair and debris off of this. Pull the end caps off, check your bearing, and make sure there's no hair wrapped around the end caps. Both sides, they pop right off. There's your bearing. Make sure it's spins smoothly with no issues. Just roll it around like that, nice and smooth. Get any carpet fibers that are matted in here around the bearing pulled out. Clean out the end cup and the groove on the end cup. Make sure all the carpet fibers and hairs are removed from the roller brush and that the bristles are all clean. Here's your mark setup I was telling you about. This one has 3 notches. The next one back has 2. This one has 1. And this one has none. And that measures how much offset it has to push the brushes down lower to the floor, because the end cap here is a little off center and each one is progressively lower than the other. So we're going to set all these back on position 3 when we put them in. Step is to install the new belt, and you can see the worn mark here where the belt goes. I purchased a set of belts on Amazon. I think it was like $8 and I got 4 belts. So we slide the new belt over the roller brush, into the middle where the groove is. And I got these belts on Amazon for $8. I think I got 4 of them in a package. And if anyone wants me to mail them a belt, I'll send you a belt for your Kirby G series for free. Well, the first 2 people who ask for one anyway can have one for free. And we're going to insert the roller brush back into the housing next by flipping it over. Like so. If we look inside the housing, we can see this little gadget inside, and that lines up with the white ring that's on this side of the roller brush. So that's how we know which way it goes in. And that's actually a little electrical reluctor setup that causes the light to light up when the brush is spinning, so you know that the beater bar is going around like it's supposed to. And I'm not really sure if it works on this or not, but as this magnetized circle spins around, it interacts with this little generator setup right there and causes the light on top to glow when the brush is spinning. Now if we look inside, we can see that the belt has been grabbed by that hook and lifted up into a position where it will slide over the drive shaft of the vacuum cleaner. So now all we have to do is line the pivot pin rests up with the pivot pin, like so. Once you get it lined up, tilt it downward and rotate the silver latch mechanism clockwise to secure the vacuum head to the motor. Now we can let it go and then rotate the belt separator or belt removal function here. We're going to rotate that back around to the green side is up, and that involves turning it clockwise, and that lowers the belt down onto the roller brush. It'll be nice and tight. There it is, nice and tight. As we spin it, we should be able to feel the belt engaging with the motor, and we certainly can. Now we put the floor guard back on by inserting it into the front first, tilting it. It's got little clips on the front side, and those go even with these little cutouts right here. So we're going to angle it up, get it into place and down where it belongs, and then push it the back down. And then we rotate the little lock tabs so that they're holding the floor guard in place. We're going to stand it back up, lower the headlight cover. I'm going to take it down off the bench and give it a test. We are back together. Let's hit the start button, see what happens. And you can see right here, the little green light actually does work, which indicates the roller brush is spinning. An easy do-it-yourself project to save you money from not having to go to the vacuum shop. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. I put a link in the description for the belts from Amazon. And don't forget, the first 2 people who message me can get a belt for free. Have a great day.